can do it.
I don't understand a word she's saying, but it's very beautiful. It's not a song. It's not like a poetry reading. It's like nothing I've ever heard cadence-wise.
Okay.
It's chanting, I guess, but it's not chanting. I'm listening to this, and I begin to relax and meditate. And I'm sort of, there's some people in this group who are always late for everything we do for the whole week.
Okay.
I don't know what their story is. They're never there on time. So I'm kind of laying there annoyed that the group is not whole. There's like 20 mats, and some are empty. All of a sudden I see celestial beings come down.
Uh-huh.
One is right next to me.
You're watching Dreamshield, or rather you were before we had some technical difficulties. Well, actually, I'm just kind of making this in advance. We're not going to be quite that fancy. But anyway, I always remember this funny little thing that came up on the television back in the 1950s when I was a kid. And you'd see this little symbol come up, and you didn't sweat it. And that's kind of the attitude we've got to have about our Dreamshield the first year. It's not going to be perfect, but we're going to do the best we can. So sit back and enjoy what might be the most elaborate playlist ever constructed for YouTube. A 24-hour playlist that completely circles the planet. Fun kicks off at 10 o'clock, Greece time, from the Acropolis. And then we'll be switching over to Los Angeles for most of the day.
Gold bricks in the ceiling, which were just yellow gold, became actual solid gold. And they sort of crackled with like an electrical energy, like a superconductor almost.
Wow.
And the floor, the maple floor we were laying on, turned clear. It wasn't glass, it was like some kind of super plastic. And we were, embedded into that as part of the circuitry that we were.
I could totally say you were weird right now.
I know.
But I've heard stuff like this before from other people. And so how can everybody have the same experience? Okay, so the floor turns to glass.
Yeah, and then the room has become mirrored. And it's like the room is now a cylinder. And all of a sudden the ends of the room just burst off and begin expanding. Remember the arches from the side of the room, those all blasted out as well.
Okay.
And that went east and west. So we had a cross, essentially, of energy going east and west around the world, and north and south. And I could see them begin to turn on each other very slowly, with like a groan that was like trumpet sound, like this mighty echoing.
A sound even? Okay.
Yeah, it was just like, and I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. And then they just began to accelerate faster and faster and faster, north, south, east, west, until they were a shield, which is what I've named the Dreamshield. My vision.
Now, it's interesting.
I was going to interrupt you one more thing. I was told that's what this is. This is about making a gentle 2012. This is not the voice in my head, sort of my soul, if Connie Miller activated my soul voice, was saying, this is not social media. This is bigger than that.